Okay, we are recording the class. Good. So we are talking about expressions that you can use with customers, with friends. And one of these phrases that it's very formal is, please allow me to take care of that for you. Please allow me to take care of that for you. Yeah. So um, instead of saying let me help you, which is okay, you can say this expression, which is more sophisticated. You can use it with your friends. You can use it with customers. Yeah. Just a very, very professional thing to do, to say. Another expression you can use is I'd be delighted to assist you. I'd be delighted to assist you. I'd be delighted to assist you. It's like I will be happy to help. So just like here it says, right? What are other ways to say, can I help you? Well, you can say, I'd be glad to help you. Allow me to take care of that for you, or I'd be delighted to assist you. So these are very formal expressions you can use. Please don't hesitate to ask. Please don't hesitate to ask. Like, please, if you need help, just call me. Doesn't matter. I'm here to help. Please don't hesitate to ask. Do you understand the meaning of the word hesitate? Luigi, do you know what hesitate is?
No,
No?
I
Okay.
never care.
Yes, hesitate is you're not sure. It's like dudar. Yeah. Por favor, no dude en preguntar. Yeah. Please don't hesitate to ask. Actually, there's an expression here by Kurt Cobain. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask someone else first. Okay. Okay, well, what other expression can we use? Well, you could say, for example, um, would you care for? Would you care for? What is the meaning of this? Would you care for? It's a very polite way to say, would you like? For example, would you care for a glass of wine? Would you care for a coffee? Yeah. So it's a very polite way to offer something to someone. Yeah. So this is a good one. Don't use the same expressions that you know, because this is going to help you to sound even more formal, even more advanced. Yeah. Um, when you have a meeting, when you are with someone and you are using this person's time, say, thank you for having me. Like, remember, with a big smile and with appreciation. Thank you for having me. It's like, gracias por permitirme estar aquí. Thank you for having me. If you have a presentation, just use it. It's very cool expression. Then you could say, it's the opposite. It's our pleasure to have you here. This is the opposite, right? If you have some friends, but this is more special for these situations, right? When we have clients. So simply say, it's our pleasure to have you here. This is another cool expression that you can use with guests when you receive someone at home, but also when you have clients. Yeah. Okay, other expression that it's cool to use when you take care of clients or also with friends. Why not? You can be polite with friends, but it's just that with friends you are more informal. But never mind, you can use these expressions too. You're in excellent hands. Yeah. So I don't know, like, don't worry, we will help you. You are in excellent hands. Other expression that we can use is feel free to reach out to us at any time. We check this with Paola before you arrive, Luigi. So this is another way to say if you need me, just call me, write a message. So these are some expressions that you can use with people. And here we have a conversation between a receptionist from a hotel and someone who is called Mr. Williams. So I'm going to be the receptionist. Uh-huh. Okay, no. I'm going to be the concierge. Yeah. Um, because it's four people. Okay, Luigi will read receptionist and Mr. Williams. Paola, can you read concierge? Can you read concierge and Mrs. Williams? Okay, so let's start this. This is the scenario. A conversation in the lobby of a luxury hotel between two guests, Mr. and Mrs. Williams, and two hotel staff members, the receptionist and the concierge. So imagine that you arrive at a hotel, maybe a beautiful resort somewhere, um, okay, a beachfront. Yeah, imagine a beautiful hotel you're staying here, or maybe in a cold place. I don't know. So these expressions are made for hospitality, but you can use them with when you have customers. So we start. Luigi, your receptionist, and Mr. Williams and Paula again. You are concierge and Mrs. Williams. Okay. So please, let's start the conversation.
Okay, okay. I am receptionist and Mr. Williams, right?
Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Welcome to the Grand Haven. It's our pleasure to have you here. How may I assist you? Good evening. Thank you. We just arrived and we would like to check in.
Okay. So, Luigi, we say, how may I? How may I assist you?
How may I assist you?
Exactly. How may I assist you?
How may I assist
No,
you?
it's not my, it's may. May I?
How may I?
Yes, correct.
Okay. How may
So,
I assist you?
okay, how may I assist you? Thank you.
How may
Can you continue, please, Paula?
Of course, allow me to take care of that for you. May I have your reservation details? Certainly, it's under the name Williams. Booked for the for 3 nights in the deluxe suite.
certainly it's under the 9 Williams. Book it for three
Okay, no,
nights.
no, no. Is receptionist, so is it still Paula?
Um,
No, 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 no. Yes, I'm sorry for the confusion. Yes, Louis, you are receptionist. I'm sorry. My bad.
Again, I am Mr. Williams, right? No, oh no.
You are Mr. Williams and receptionist. Yes. But this is
Okay.
Mrs. Williams. So Paula read Mrs. Williams.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you continue here.
Oh yes. I see it here. Everything is ready for your arrival. Your suite has been prepared with a complimentary bottle of wine and selection of chocolates. I trust that will make your stay even more enjoyable.
Okay, so let's check the pronunciation. Yeah. So here you see arrival. Arrival.
Arrival.
Yes.
Ar-
Uh, Bottle,
bottle,
bottle, bottle.
bottle,
Okay. And enjoyable, enjoyable.
enjoyable.
Good. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, you, Luigi.
That sounds perfect. Thank you.
Okay, now Paola. Ah, no, it's concierge. Yes, it's Paola.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. I'm James, the concierge. If there's anything I can do to make you stay more, more comfortable, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you, James. Actually, we'd love some recommendations for dinner tonight. Certainly, allow me to show you a few options. If you're in the mood for dining, the rooftop restaurant offers stunning views of the city. Alternatively, there's a cozy Italian bistro nearby that's highly rated. Would you care for a reservation at either of those?
The rooftop restaurant sounds delightful. Please book a table for two at 7:30.
Good. So we say delightful.
Delight,
Delightful. Yes.
delightful. What means is delightful?
Um, it's like fantastic, but this is a better expression. It's more sophisticated.
Okay,
Okay.
delightful.
Good.
Consider it done, sir. I'll confirm the reservation and ensure you receive a window table for the best view.
Here are your room keys. Your suite is on the 50th floor. Feel free for the reach out to use to us at any time during your
Stay.
stay.
Stay. Mm-hmm. Okay, we continue. Mrs. Williams.
Thank you. One more thing. Do you have a spa service available? Av-
Available.
Available?
It's difficult. Available.
Available. Absolutely, ma'am. Our spa offers a wide range of treatments. Would you care for a couple massage tomorrow morning? That sounds lovely. Please arrange it for 10 a.m. It will be my pleasure. You're in excellent hands with our spa team.
Thank you, Bob. Good. You have gone above and beyond to make us feel welcome. It's the least we can do. Please make yourselves at home and enjoy your evening.
We
Okay,
certainly will. Thank you.
good. So this is an advanced, little bit advanced conversation. This is useful vocabulary if you ever stay at a hotel or if you give customer service. Well, so remember that when we give customer service, we don't use the same vocabulary that we use with friends. You can't be that informal. Yeah. So that's why we have these expressions. At the same time, you see that we have vocabulary about hotels. Why? Well, because recently we have been learning vocabulary about traveling. The last class we checked vocabulary about how to give directions, and we learn about being at the airport, how to give information to the migration officer, passport control. Yeah. So if you ever travel to another country, very probable you would stay at a hotel or an Airbnb, but it's still important, right? Please check this expression again. Can you read and tell me if you see any word that you don't understand? Please check it again and let me know whether you understand all the words here. No questions about the vocabulary?
I don't think
Mm,
so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How about here? Do you have any questions about the vocabulary?
yourselves,
Yourselves.
yourself.
Yourselves. This is a reflexive pronoun. It is, when I say myself, myself,
Hmm.
yourself. Do you
Yeah.
know me? Do you know myself?
Yes.
Okay, so yourselves is for plural. Yourself, for example, yourself, you, Luigi, yourself. You and Paola, yourselves. It's like
Okay.
ustedes mismos. Okay. So what do you think? Any questions here? Other word?
Mm, no.
Okay. Good. So we still need to check the vocabulary. Yes, there are some words. All right. So let's see. How do you pronounce? Okay. How do you pronounce this word, guys?
Complementary.
Yes. Complementary. Yeah. What is the meaning of complementary?
Uh, I think complementario.
It means what, sorry?
No, complementario.
No. It's a confusing word because there is complementary, o sea, existe complementary y complementary. The
Mm,
only difference is that the first has e and the other one has I. Yeah. Comple and complete. So be careful because complementary, well, means what you know. Complementary con E es complementario. Complementary with I significa gratis, gratuito. Yeah.
oh,
So here they don't mean, no, they are not saying, los vamos a recibir con una botella de vino complementaria. Yeah. Complementary means that it's for free. Yeah, completely free. But you need to be careful with the pronunciation of this word. Or maybe you don't understand what they say because if they tell you, sir, this is complimentary, you don't pay for it. Yeah. Si te dicen
mhm.
complimentary, no, you don't pay. Yeah. But if they tell you it's complimentary, bueno, puede tener un precio adicional. So usually complimentary it has an extra charge and complimentary doesn't have, it's for free. So be careful with that. Tengan cuidado con ese detalle entre complementary y complementary, porque una letra ya te estás diciendo lo opuesto, ¿no? Que una cosa es gratis o que tiene un cargo extra. Yeah. So you see, we need to pay attention. And if you have this confusion while reading, imagine if they speak to you and they tell you complimentary, you need to be careful. And then we have this word enjoyable. Do you understand enjoyable?
Disfrutable,
That's correct. Exactly. Thank you. And it
enjoyable.
says, okay, that sounds perfect. How do you pronounce the same Mr. and
Mrs. No,
Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Okay. Again, we have this word here that is please don't hesitate. What is the meaning hesitate?
Dudar.
Exactly. So they're saying, please don't hesitate to let me know. Por favor, no dude en comentarme. So let's just remember some titles. Yes. So remember Mr. What is the difference between Mr. and Sir?
Uh, señor, pero no.
Yes. Mr. is you need to use the last name of the person, at least the name if you don't know the last name. Yeah. Mr. Garcia, entonces yo utilizo el apellido. Yeah.
Mm,
You can go to someone calling him Mr. No puedes como llamarle a una persona. Hey, Mr. Excuse me, Mr. Yeah, that doesn't exist. No es correcto. Because Mr. always goes along, siempre va junto al apellido de la persona o mínimo el nombre. Yeah. Mr. And you need to say Garcia, Mr. Williams, Mr. Jackson. And sir is the word that you use without. Yeah. Sir no requiere esto, ¿no? De hecho, no utiliza apellido, ¿no? So you can say, you can call someone, sir, excuse me, sir, disculpe, señor, excuse me, sir, yeah? Ma'am. Ma'am is the contraction of a word that is a little bit old-fashioned, que es madame. Now, it's not common to say madame, but the contraction, ma'am, ma'am. Why? But be careful because you don't pronounce mom. Mom is mamá. Entonces cuidado con la pronunciación. No le quieres decir a la señora mom, sino ma'am. ¿Ya? Mom, ma'am.
ma'am,
Ma'am.
ma'am, ma'am.
Mom, mamá. And this one is ma'am. Ma'am. Okay, so in this case, if you see a woman and you want to call her, si quieres llamarle a una señora, entonces tú sí le puedes decir, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. If si es un señor, pero no Mr. Yeah. Now, what about the other titles? For example, MRS. MRS is pronounced Mrs. Mrs. is the married woman, yeah, like Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, yeah, el señor y la señora Johnson. So when do you use this? Only when you're sure that the woman is married, yeah? Solamente cuando estás seguro que la señora está casada. So it's Mrs. Williams, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Okay, just remember the R, como que la R no suena, la R no les escribimos así, but you just say, you don't say misters, yeah? You say Mrs. Okay, what is Miss? What is Miss? It's a young, unmarried woman. And this, you have to be careful because English has changed a lot. Yeah. So, do you know what sexism is? ¿Saben qué significa sexism? Do you know what the meaning of sexism is? ¿Saben qué quiere decir sexism?
Sexismo.
It's like machismo, ¿no? Machismo. It can be the opposite too, right? Um, all right. So sexism, that is it, right? So they think that some people start to believe that miss some people, that sometimes Americans especially, they are very sensitive, with some topics, como que sobre todo antes, ¿no? And it's a very modern thing that people don't like when you take for granted their sex, como que a la gente no les gusta que des por hecho su género, que des por hecho su estado civil, They think it's uneducated. So it's very common that now people start to believe, why do you call Mr. A married and an unmarried young man? Like, it doesn't make sense because you don't do this with women. With a woman, you separate her depending on if she's married or not. And if she's not married, you call her Miss. And if she's married, you call her Mrs. Yeah. So it's unfair. Entonces, bueno, traduciendo un poquito, ¿ya? They say that it's unfair, es injusto, ¿ya? It's unfair que si al hombre se le dice Mr., sin importar que está casado o no, o Sir, sin importar que sea casado o joven, ¿no? Why do we differentiate women? ¿Por qué si diferenciamos a las mujeres? Es decir, ¿por qué utilizamos Miss, pero si se casa ya no es Miss? Yeah, you understand? It looks a little bit unfair, right?
Mhm.
Then here you have another problem. When you use Miss, you usually talk about the age, yeah? Would be weird to call Miss old woman, right? Sería como raro utilizar Miss con una mujer que no es joven. So the point is, and again, you don't do this separation with men. Eso no importa con el hombre. Siempre es Mr. or Sir. So that's why they say it's a little bit unfair and they don't like it. And, you know, like we know that the titles are used like this, but sometimes people feel uncomfortable, ¿no? Sobre todo si tienes como clientes o amigos, personas con las que trates americanos, they have ideas and they want to change things, yeah? I was just learning yesterday about how many genders are there, and it surprises me. I saw a video and I thought it was fake, en serio. I thought it was fake. Uh, Vi un cuadro con todos los géneros que se supone que existen, and I thought, this must be fake. Yeah. So there is male and female, o sea, está el clásico, ¿no? Male and female, and then there are all these, luego están todos estos como círculos. And I'm like, wow, are you serious? And I don't even know what this is. O sea, imagínate, tenemos female and male, y luego hay bigender, androgyne, neutral, agenda, genderless, intergender, demi-boy, demi-girl, third gender, gender queer, non-binary, and I'm like, wow, what is this? You know? So the point is, this is very common in other countries like the United States. So when sometimes you could even find someone who is, for example, a transsexual person, right? Or maybe they are what's it called? Bigender, right? Or non-binary, o un género no binario, yeah. So this is modern, and they ask if they can be called. They said, no, a mí no me llames Mister y no me llames Miss. Okay, so you're thinking. So if you are not, si no te consideras un hombre y tampoco una mujer, what are you? Entonces ellos dicen, bueno, please call me Mix Williams. ¿Ya? Entonces, con estas personas que se consideran no binarias, en vez de Mr. y Miss, prefieren que les digas Mix. Yeah, it's for real. I'm serious. So,
Myths.
mix. Yeah, they prefer not Mr., not Miss, not Mrs., ninguno de esos, mix. And the abbreviation is MX. Yeah, mix. Okay, so just wanted to mention that, yeah, and that's why we also thought about that. Some people can believe that is discriminatory. Algunas personas pueden pensar que es malo, utilizar mes y como like you need to separate young woman from old woman, married woman with a single woman. Yeah. So in order to not to make this separation, and also because you may be wrong y te puedes equivocar y no sabes si la mujer está casada o no, entonces le estás diciendo mes y no corresponde ese pronombre. Pero no, I'm sorry, this title. So what do we use? So the safest way to use is mis. Okay, it's different. Es diferente mes que mis. Para empezar, porque cuando yo digo señorita, miss, this is just one E, yes? It's short, it's corto, y es S. When you say this one is long E, es una I más larga y es sonido Z. Miss, Miss, Z. So, Miss Johnson. Entonces aquí lo utilizo for a woman when I'm not sure she's married or not. Cuando no estoy seguro si la señora, la mujer, está casada o no, y tampoco quiero discriminarla por ser casada o no, o por tener edad, you call her Miss. So the pronunciation is different than this. So the best way you can refer to the woman is Miss, especially when you know her name. If you don't know the name, you can, or you are not using the name, you can use ma'am. But
Man.
if you know her last name, you can use Miss. Do you have any questions?
No,
Okay. What about lady? Remember, lady is not common. Is awkward. Es raro. Es cringe decir a una mujer lady por la calle. Well, it doesn't matter if it's on the street, but just you don't call a person lady like that. Yeah. It's very old fashioned. Is awkward, is old fashioned. Again, some people could not consider it like this. I mean, maybe some very old people, but yeah, you don't say lady to a woman, yeah. Esto no es como que una vez a una mujer y le puedes decir lady, yeah. Why? Because decir esto sería como el equivalente de decirle a un hombre lord. Es como que no, right? You can call him Sir or Mr. Jackson, but you just don't go to the street and you call him Lord, right? Lady is a honorific title. Es un título honorífico. For example, Lady D, Lady Diana, Lady D, Lady Diane. But lady is commonly used in plural. Yeah, lady se utiliza en plural. Ladies, ladies. So that's why they say ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but you never call ladies singular, yes? It's not that it's wrong, but it's very awkward and it's old-fashioned, yeah? Si hay un grupo de señoritas, entonces les quieres te referir a ellas, claro que sí puedes decir ladies en plural, sí, ladies. Excuse me, ladies, pero si es solo una, excuse me, lady, what's that, no? It's like my lady, like it's called Lord, no? It's so old-fashioned, it's so awkward. So you don't use it like that. No, 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 no. So it's important to know how to use the titles if we pretend to be polite. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Do you have any questions about this?
How pronounce outward? Outward is good.
This one,
Uh-huh.
awkward.
Outward.
Awkward. Yeah.
Means not common.
No, it means cringe. Es como que da cringe, como que es raro, incómodo.
Okay.
Ujú. Ok, a mí le estaba diciendo más bien que lady, decirle lady hacia una mujer es not common, it's awkward, it's old fashioned, es como todas estas cosas. Yeah. So be careful when you talk to people, right? And sometimes you will never know, and they will ask you to call them mix. Yeah. Um, for example, you have he, she, and you have z. Z, por ejemplo, es he, she, and z. Z sería como el ella, ¿ya? Él, ella, he, she, y z sería el ella. Have you ever had or have you ever deal with people with these no binary? ¿Alguna vez han interactuado con alguien no binario?
What is C? Uh,
Ella.
yeah. What means?
You don't know ella?
No.
You know non-binary, ¿sabes qué es no binario?
Yes, but I don't. I never hear about what is
Ah, okay. It's
in
just
the
that
person.
some people, the non-binary, a un no binario no quiere que le digas él ni ella. Entonces le tienes que hablar de ella, según ellos.
Oh,
¿Ya?
en Spanish, en
Ujú,
español.
ujú.
Nunca me ha tocado, pero
And you, Paula, have you ever deal with non-binary people?
No, me neither.
Me neither.
No.
I mean, I've seen gay people, gay, lesbian, mm, transsexual. Sí, he visto transsexual, but even when they're transsexual, maybe he's a man who tries to be a woman. You call them as she, ¿no? Si es una persona transexual, te dice, yo quiero que me llames ella, aunque tú creas que es él, ¿no? The problem, or not the problem, the thing is that when a person is non-binary and you can tell, y la persona no se considera ni hombre ni mujer, ¿no? Or maybe he's both. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. And
yeah.
obviously, this is not still as strong to change grammar as, for example, in French. No ha llegado este tipo de tendencia a ser tan fuerte como para cambiar el idioma, pero sí lo ha hecho con el francés. Yeah. Did you know that, for example, if you want to get graduated from a French university, you need to use inclusive grammar. Tienes que utilizar, para graduarte de la universidad en Francia, tienes que utilizar vocabulario inclusivo. Yeah. It's a rule. It's like super weird. I have some friends that have told me, y tienen que utilizar ella, y en vez de nosotras dicen nosotres in these things, but in French. Mhm. So I don't know. It seems like with Donald Trump, these things are going to change. Honestly, I don't want to say an opinion, but I just think that is very confusing because if you show me this chart, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm totally ignorant. I don't know what this means. Like what the hell? What the hell is a demigirl? I don't know. And I was making research, and there are genders that are, for example, aster gender. Hay un género que es como género astral. And I'm like, what the hell is that? It's un género que se siente brillante y celestial. Like, how are we talking about genders or are we talking about science fiction? Sí, está
That, that,
astrogender, astral gender.
that's only happening in United States or
Uh-huh.
in
In
another.
United States, it's so common. I mean, I have never met anyone who is an astrogender, but I know I've seen like in the United States, I've heard of non-binary, but this is very common. Like there's people who have a gender that is celestial, and it's like, what the hell? Like some people are they like you're asking them about their gender, and there are genders like there's alien gender. Hay también género alien. Because there are some people that identify themselves as aliens porque se identifican como aliens. I want my genitals removed to become a genderless alien. Por ejemplo, este chique se siente alien. So for me, I mean, I can understand you tell me you're gay or you are, uh, I don't know, anything. I understand. But I don't understand this. This is out of me. This is too much for me. And we are young people. Imagine for old people. It must be, look, alien gender describes someone whose interpretation of their genders feels as it is from a non-human perspective. Like how can you ever develop such an idea, no? Well,
Yes, but I think the gender is only for describe your sexuality. No, it's not for your brain.
mm, I know, but at least we are prepared for the most common. And sometimes when you work with customer service, they will tell you, I'm non-binary, so call me mix. So what can you do? Will you say no?
Mix.
Right? You need to be polite and professional.
Mhm.
That's the whole point of this, right? Okay, so we're going to learn some other vocabulary and grammar ways to be more professional and to sound more sophisticated in the next class. And we continue with the vocabulary about tourism. Yeah. So thank you guys. I recorded the class. We will send you the link later. Goodbye. Take care.
Thank you,
But
teacher.